Today we are gonna finally start reading A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. If you haven't seen it yet, you need to go check out my library haul video. I talk a little bit more about the book, but this was my favorite book in middle school, but I, for the life of me, cannot remember why. I just remember being obsessed with it. I am making it my goal to re-fall in love with the book today. So we are out on a lovely little picnic on a nice cold morning. I am romanticizing the life out of it. So I coordinated with my book, and then on top of that, I brought stuff to sip some coffee out of my favorite fall mug, as well as some pumpkin bread that I made fresh this morning. Let's get this book started. We have a lot to talk about. It's been 2 days. I've just been really sick and burnt out, but I am here in all my girlishness to finish this book today. I got my bow because you have to have a bow in your hair when you read a book like this. My girliest sweater and my pink blanket, my cute silly little hot cocoa. I wanted to do tea because that felt more appropriate to the book, but unfortunately we were out. So let's talk about A Great and Terrible Beauty for a little bit. I am on page 200 and there's like 400 something pages in here, so we're just under halfway. So I was completely wrong about this book for a lot of reasons. First off, it is definitely not a school for witches. It's a finishing school for high-class Victorian English women who basically their goal in life is to marry rich and just become like the perfect housewife in Victorian England. The main character gets sent there, and off the bat she can just tell that something's not right, and she basically finds out over a short period of time that there is a history of something called the Order at the school, which is a group of not witches, it's actually sorceresses. According to this book, there is a difference. And her little group of friends, which is a very interesting dynamic because they don't all actually like each other. So that itself is an interesting dynamic. They are taking it upon themselves to learn as much as they can about the previous order, and in doing so kind of create like a fun little club of their own. I'm re-falling in love with this book all over again, and I'm like remembering stuff as it happens. So we're gonna keep reading and hopefully finish this book today. I'm not exactly sure what came over me, but I just cranked out so much reading. I decided to get a snack real quick because it's too late to have lunch, then too early to have dinner, so we're just gonna have a little sandwich. But I have 60 pages left of this book, and I'm probably gonna finish it in the next hour. There's like a big mystery, and now we're at to the point where it's like whodunit kind of idea. I actually do not remember who the bad guy ends up being, so I'm very excited to have that revealed to me. I don't know, there's just something so lovely about rereading an old favorite book, but you haven't read it in so long that you actually forget it, because I'm like just falling in love with this book all over again. Yeah, it's definitely well below my reading age. You can definitely tell the main character and her friends are a lot younger. There's a lot of like immaturity in the main characters, but I do love how that makes it very real to high school girls and how they act and cliques and all of that stuff. I'm going to finish this book. I totally forgot how this book ended. You don't know if the ending is happy or if it's sad. And honestly, I don't really remember what happens after this, so now I'm very desperate to get my hands on the next book. If you guys have not read this book, I highly encourage that you do pick it up. It is so sweet. Eating pastries and sipping tea on a rainy day in London kind of vibes. I feel like this could pass as a fall or spring book, but honestly, perfect for the season. Definitely pick it up. And that is all for today's read with me. If you guys want, you can check out my other read with me that I've done in the past, or you can check out my playlist of Vlogtober videos, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.